San Francisco in the 1850s, a city of wild license and strong passions. A city where the strong became stronger and the weak perished. It was a city that floated on a tidal wave of gold from the California diggings. Gold could buy anything: a drink, a dance, a kiss, or sudden death. But there were a few things it couldn't buy.
Oh, I ain't much to look at, Melissa, but I'd be awful good to you. I'd take care of you, like a nice little woman like you should be taken care of. Will you, Melissa? Will you marry me?
Thanks for asking, Dutch.
You can have your weight in gold.
I can what?
I mean it. You stand on the scales and I'll balance it with gold.
No thanks, Dutch.
I give my heart. I don't sell it.
A dance hall girl isn't worth that kind of suffering, Dutch.
I knew her before she was a dance hall girl. I've been after her to marry me ever since she came off that boat from the east. That's why I went to mining. Wanted enough money to set her up better than any lady in town. How I got the money? Nothing warm and soft about money. Man be an awful fool trying to kiss money.
It shouldn't be hard to find a wife.
There's only one, Melissa.
I see you've been consoling the lovelorn swain.
It isn't funny, Drake.
I think it's very funny when a man offers a woman her weight in gold to marry him.
Dutch did that.
How much do you weigh, Melissa? 110, 120 pounds?
About that?
How much is she worth, Wayne?
At present gold prices, about $30,000. And I'd say considerably overpriced.
30,000.
What's on your mind, Tony?
I was just thinking what a lucky man I am with a girl like you. $30,000 worth of girl.
The Californians.
California, I've come to live where life is best. In the Golden West, I'm gonna strike it rich in California.
What did you say if I said I'd pay you your weight in gold to marry me?
All right, Dutch, the party's over. Let's go.
I'm having a good time.
Sure you are. Come on your feet.
Where are we going?
Over to my place.
Any girls?
Lots of them.
Liquor?
All you can hold.
Please, I must see him.
Haven't you heard him enough?
I'm not going to hurt him, Mr. Wayne. Quite the contrary. Dutch? I'm sorry, Dutch, about everything. Honest, I am.
Oh, it ain't your fault, Melissa. Guess I'm just an old fool. Real nice of you to think of an ugly old man like me, though.
I don't think you're ugly, Dutch. I think you're very gentle. And very kind. And very nice. Did you mean it what you said the other day? About wanting to marry me?
I meant it.
Is it too late for a girl to change her mind?
Why?
Oh, maybe I'm tired. Maybe I'm hurting and need comfort.
You still love him, don't you?
I can't afford that kind of love, Dutch. It's something that has to be ended. I won't say I love you, Dutch. But maybe someday, in time...
It's gonna be all right, Melissa. Everything's gonna be just fine. I gotta tell Matt. Ooh. Hey, Matt! Come on in here. I'm taking over your place for a day. You tell all them cooks and waiters of yours that old Dutch wants the best eats in town. Tell them to start chilling the wine right away. Honey, we're gonna have the rootin' tootin'est wedding ever to hit San Francisco. And say, Matt, tell the feed house to send over the biggest pair of steelyard scales they got. My bride's gonna get the greatest wedding present a girl ever had. Doggone. Hey, look alive there, boy. This is a wedding, not a funeral.
I wish you wouldn't be so hasty about this.
I ain't going to give that little gal a chance to change her mind.
You might want to change yours.
What do you mean?
Dutch, isn't it odd that she fell into your arms so all of a sudden? Did you ever stop to figure out why she ditched Drake? After all she and Drake...
I'll say no more, Matt. You're talking about my future wife.
Just wish you'd wait a little while, that's all. Find out what's behind this sudden change of mind.
Oh, it's just that you don't like Melissa, that's all.
I don't trust her.
I do. I'm going to marry her, and that's that.
Quite a send-off for our little girl, isn't it, Wayne?
I never expected to see you here.
If anyone has the right to attend Melissa's wedding, I have. At one time, I had the idea I'd play a very important part in her wedding. Well, that's life, isn't it? Filled with disappointments.
What happened between you and Melissa?
Perhaps our honest friend persuaded her life was not all bubbles and frolic. As a matter of fact, I urged her to accept the honest Dutchman's hand. It's better for her. She'll make him a good wife.
Very kind of you.
Wasn't it?
Everybody, looky here. Here it is, folks. Dowry from a new bride. With a few extra pounds thrown in case she's put on a little extra heft.
Tony, you shouldn't be here now.
Darling, I had to see you.
Oh, no, Tony, not now.
Conscience?
It's not too late, Tony. We can still call it off.
And then?
We have each other.
How long can we go on like this? Both of us poor, blaming each other for poverty, growing to hate each other.
I could never hate you, Tony. I love you.
You say that now, but later? Oh, darling, don't you see? That's why I never asked you to share my life before, because I had nothing to give you. I couldn't bear the thought of you growing to hate me or losing you. This way, everything will be so different, darling. We'll be together. We'll be able to go where we please. Have enough money to set ourselves up respectably.
Stolen money.
Dutch will never miss it. I love you, darling. I love you so much.
Oh, Tony.
Load it on, boys. Pile it up. Laws of mercy. Who'd ever thought a little thing like you'd weigh so much? Matt, when's that parson going to get here?
He'll be here.
There she goes! Pile it on. Put it all on for luck. There you be, honey bird. Take it out and put it in the buggy, boys. My bride's gonna ride home on a seat of pure gold.
Put me down, Dutch.
Melissa, what's the matter?
Too much excitement, I guess. Perhaps I could rest a little before the minister arrives.
Oh, sure. I'll carry you upstairs.
Oh, no thanks, Dutch. I'll be all right.
That's what I like. Real lady. Overcome with her own wind. Hurry.
Here, help me. Hook this.
Honey, you all right?
Yeah, sure, Dutch. I'm all right.
Parson's downstairs. Everybody's waiting for you.
I'll be right down, Dutch.
Melissa, you sound funny. Let me in. Melissa, let me in.
Just a minute, Dutch. Come in.
Why, Melissa, what are you...
I'll see what's delaying them. Dutch, what happened?
Liz, she's going away. What's she saying?
Melissa's gone off with Drake. They took the gold with them. Dutch, you haven't got a leg to stand on a charge of theft. You gave her the gold? A lot of people saw you give it to her.
You think I care about money? It's me. She made a fool out of me. Melissa. Pretty soft, nice-smelling, rotten, thieving Melissa. I'll get 'em, Matt. I swear I'll get 'em.
You stop talking that way, and stop thinking that way. You're a friend, Dutch. I'd hate to think of you decorating the end of a rope.
Looks like they're headed for Sacramento. Livery at the edge of town swapped him 2 saddle nags and a pack horse for the Dutchman's buggy. Fella says it was headed north.
The Dutchman was headed that way this morning.
I wouldn't be surprised none but what he's trying to kill Drake. Maybe the woman, too. Can't say I'd blame him none. You reckon so, Matt?
It's a locked cinch.
Ain't it the dangdest thing what a woman can do to a man?
Yeah. Shab, you're going to be in charge for the next couple of days. I'll be out of town.
Where you going?
And try and keep a good man from being hanged for murdering a skunk.
Tony, can't we stop here for a while?
Good idea. Make camp over there. Start a fire.
Tony, what are you going to do?
Hide up in the rocks and check our back trail.
I thought you said they wouldn't follow.
I said we were clear as far as the law was concerned. I didn't say anything about the Dutchman.
What will you do if the Dutchman is following?
Stop him from following.
Oh, no, Tony. We've hurt him enough as it is. What was that shot?
It's Dutch.
Is he dead?
What difference does it make? Let's get out of here. Hurry.
I'm not going.
What do you mean, not going?
I'm through with you, Tony. I knew you were weak. I could stand that. But I couldn't stand being with a man who would kill from ambush.
Haven't you turned pious?
Not pious. Just hating myself for letting you turn me into a cheat and a liar.
Come on now. You're being silly.
I can't leave Dutch out here like this.
What about the gold?
I don't care about the gold.
Did Drake do this? What happened? He abandoned you?
No, I just couldn't leave Dutch out here like this.
Why not?
I don't know. When he was hurt, it just seemed important to help him. Is it possible to love a man and not know it until it's too late?
Is this another one of your tricks?
Think what you please. Will he make it?
He might. He's tough. But he'll need nursing until he can be picked up.
I'll stay with him.
Where's Drake?
About a half a day ahead, headed for Sacramento. Are you going after him?
Now I am. You take the water and grub.
What will it be?
Monongahela. And conversation.
What kind of conversation?
A man rides into town with a lot of money and a desire to stay out of sight. Where's he go?
Law?
Not here. This is personal.
Whiskey's my business, not gabbing. Funny thing. Fella rode in a few hours back. Asked the same question.
Tall, dark?
Yeah. I sent him over at the Western Hotel. Ain't much of a place, but it's what you'd call private. Right down the street.
Thanks.
Hey, you gonna kill him?
There's a good chance of it.
Yes, sir.
I'm looking for a friend. I was told he was here. Name of Drake.
Nobody by that name registered.
Tall, dark. Came in tonight.
I'm sorry, but we don't give out information about our guests.
Now listen to me. This man is a thief, maybe a killer. I know he's here, and I'm gonna take him out of here if I have to rip this place down to its foundations. Now talk.
210, second floor, end of the hall.
Drake? Drake! Did he leave anything in the safe?
No.
Now listen, friend, a man doesn't jump out of a window with 130 pounds of gold on his back. Open it up. Open it up, I said. Where's the nearest place to here that has a safe?
Saloon.
You find him?
Uh-uh.
Angahila?
Was he pretty thirsty when he hit your place?
I'll say.
Must have been the first place he hit.
The way he put away the stuff, I'd say so, too.
He left something for you to keep in your safe, didn't he?
Yeah, 3 big pouches.
Then he'll be back. Hey, have you got any wire around the place?
Wire? Yeah.
Good. You get it?
Sure. said to the man.
Don't move, Wayne. You, get the stuff I left, and no tricks.
Yes, sir.
Well, my old friend Drake.
Stay the way you are. Don't turn around.
Shot Dutch in the back, too, didn't you?
I'm admitting nothing.
Aren't you going to give me a chance?
Raise your hands, Wayne. Slowly.
I'd rather not.
You ask for it.
Pretty rotten shot, aren't you? Thanks a lot, Mr. Carter. It worked.
Well, you could have killed him. Why didn't you?
He shot a friend of mine. I didn't want to be too easy on him in case my friend dies. Well, Dutch, how do you feel? Sit down.
Didn't come to sit. Came to ask questions. Melissa, where is she?
Why do you want to see Melissa?
I ain't gonna have old woman making a fool out of me. You were right about her. She's no good.
If it wasn't for Melissa, you wouldn't be here.
What do you mean?
I mean that she left Drake, and she stayed with you 3 days out in the hills until we could pick you up. When we got to you, she hadn't had a drink of water in 2 days. Saved it all for you. She pulled you through. And then she left you, so you wouldn't know.
Why? Why didn't you want me to know?
Maybe you better ask her.
Why'd you cut yourself off from Drake?
Don't ask questions, Dutch.
You got frightened, didn't you? Afraid you was gonna get caught, that's why.
Yeah, sure, that's why.
You just nursed me through, so thought maybe when I catched up with you, I'd go easy on you. Huh?
Yeah, sure, that's it.
Doggone, honey, you can't lie worth a nickel. Maybe you felt a little fondness for old Dutch, huh? Come here, honey. Come here, little.
As long as she would live, Melissa was known in San Francisco as the Golden Bride, the woman who was bought for her weight in gold. But it wasn't gold that bought her. It was love, tenderness, and understanding. As I said, gold could buy anything, but not everything.
California. Oh, I've traveled here, I've traveled there. I guess I've been most everywhere. But I like where I am today, and here is where I'll stay. Now, one thing I just can't endure is being broke and being poor. So I come west to take the cure, and here is where I'll stay. I've come to California, California. There's gold in them there hills in California. I've come to live where life is best, in the Golden West. I'm gonna strike it rich in California.